Okay, so this is the problem that is given to us. The title is Electro-Pneumatic Application of Electro-Pneumatics in Transfer Station. So basically, there are 4 steps in these problems that we need to solve. The first step is to use the cylinder air to lift the product from the lower layer conveyor to the upper layer conveyor. And the second thing that we need to do is by using the cylinder B right here to push the product to the upper layer conveyor. Meanwhile, cylinder A will only retract after cylinder B has returned back to the position B0. And this means that the cylinder A will have to hold its position until the cylinder B has returned back to B0. And there's another things that we need to consider at the same time, which is when the object matter is not detected, the conveyor will turn in a reverse direction, which is the direction X, which I assume is the clockwise direction. Okay, so let's take a look at the simulation. As you can see, this is our diagram. Let me put side by side so that you can uh, compare the original circuit and the circuit that we built. Okay, as you can see from this over here, this is the cylinder A, the one on the bottom, and this is the cylinder B, the one that pushed the box to the upper layer conveyor. Okay, so let me briefly explain about this diagram. Okay, this part right here is basically the first latch that holds the position, that holds the input K1, which is triggered by the input metal box. And this over here is the second latch that holds the input K2. What are the K1 and K2? So the K1 and K2 is basically the solenoid that triggers, not the solenoid, the relay that triggers all the inputs over here that enable the output Y1, Y2, Y3, and Y4. Okay, you may ask, what are the Y1, Y2, Y3, and Y4? These Y1, Y2, Y3, and Y4 are basically the solenoid that control the direction of the valve. As you can see over here, Y1, Y2, Y3, and Y4. Okay, so as you can see from the most right corner over here, this is the motor circuit. And these 4 switches are basically connected in a way that simulate the H-bridge motor driver controller, motor driver circuit. Okay, nothing special about that. So let's take a look at the simulation. As you can see when I press play, just for a heads up, I actually has slow down the simulation into a factor of 10 so that we can watch the simulation in slow motion. Okay, so as you can see when we start the simulation, the motor will turn in and in a clockwise direction because there is no metal box detected. Okay. Watch immediately when the metal box is detected. Immediately the motor will turn in an anti-clockwise direction and the cylinder will start to do its job. Let me explain about the whole sequence. First of all, the cylinder A will lift out the boxes and the cylinder B will push the box to the upper layer conveyor. And the cylinder A will hold in position until cylinder B has returned back to B0 position. And the sequence will continue to repeat whenever there's always a metal box detected. Okay, once the metal box is not detected, the motor immediately will turn in the clockwise direction. But this cylinder will continue to do its last cycle of repetition of the whole sequence to prevent the previous box from stucking on the process, on the transfer station. Okay, so that's all for our demo video. Thank you for watching.